Hello again. The last time I tried this, I had trouble making the audio recording because I kept wanting to delete it after a couple seconds and after making mistakes. But this time, I think I'm going to try to keep going as long as I can. And I'm sorry that I don't know how to edit yet, but hopefully I'll be better at it. But just warning you that this is going to be more rambling from me, I think. But, wow. I did not expect to get the response I did to the video I made last week. And it is just starting to become more real to me. Well, as you can see, I'm a little speechless about it. I really wish I had better words to say how much this means to me and how the response has been so encouraging, and I feel really humbled and honored, and I'm looking at things with a different perspective now in a good way. Maybe I will try. I'll tell you how it happened for me. So, a couple weeks ago, in one of the This Week on the Alt-Right shows in the chat, my very good friend and brother, who I have permission to call him Sir Old Man, which I will do now, but you also might know him as Highland Park General, Detroit, 1962. But in the chat, he's always been so kind and thoughtful, and when he found out about my medical issues, he's always been there for me, and he's always checking on me and making sure I'm okay, and he listens to me complain about it when I just get so frustrated with my limitations and not being able to do more. But he's a pretty awesome guy, and I'm really blessed that he's my friend and brother in all of this. But he had told me about Bruno praying for me in his dreams, and that really meant a lot to me, and it still does. And I want to say more, but I'm worried about I'm going to cry again. That probably wouldn't be good if I'm recording something. But that just it really has it it really meant a lot to me, and yeah, and Bruno's not always in the chat, and I don't always get to see him, so he had passed on a message where that Bruno and the other people were wanting to have a place to leave comments and encouragement for me, and he asked me to make a little video, a couple minutes long, and I'm I'm technologically challenged, and so it took me a little while to figure out how to do it, but did I did make the video, obviously, as you saw. Well, hopefully you saw. And I didn't know what to talk about, so I just talked about, just hi, who I am, and why I'm here and what I'm doing. And I was really inspired by what Bruno had been doing, because I was able to catch a couple of his streams, and I think it got me thinking more about what I could do to help out the community more. And so that was on my mind. So I was talking about what I do, why I do it, and I felt like it was kind of rambling for a little while. But then it started to get some attention, and I think, I don't know, I thought people were just curious about what my voice sounded like, and I don't know, I felt really silly and self-conscious putting it up. And then after that, I had to get ready for Thanksgiving, and I was resting for that. And then, of course, there were the actual Thanksgiving festivities. And so by the time I got back to my computer and opened it up and logged in and everything, I had all these notifications. And so I figured what happened was that Jason and Jared talked about it on the This Week on the Alt-Right after party show on Wednesday night, and they directed people over to the video, and I'm trying really hard not to start crying again, but I I am so honored, and I guess for me, and I don't want to sound like false modesty or anything like that. Just for me, I don't really feel like I'm doing a lot, and that I'm not sure how much it helps. And I see other people working really hard and doing things, and wishing that I could do more. And something else too from all of this, learning how much people like and appreciate what I do, and my spirit, and I think being sick, and also knowing that I'm not going to have the same life expectancy as other people, I kind of feel like I'm more expendable, and that even though sometimes, or a lot of times, I should be resting and not, running around on social media trying to do things. And people are like, "Oh, take care of yourself," and I think, well, why? Or I want to be able to get the most out of me, as I want to fill up as much good things as I can. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I, I guess I didn't value myself enough, and it took this for me to realize that I actually do have value and that there is value in what I do, and that if taking better care of myself, and not resting, or that if taking better care of myself, and not pushing myself as much, if maybe that would actually be helping as a whole, because if I get myself all worn out, then I can't help as much. And so that there is a value there that I need to be stronger for. I don't know if that made any sense, but that was one of the big things that I got out of it, and it's really good to know that that I am able to help, and um, I and then having the servant heart that I do, this has just been a huge blessing to know all this, and then especially because I'm going into well, basically December is for the most part not happening for me because I'm going to have some chemo, and I do not have cancer. It's autoimmune related, but it kind of basically might as well be cancer based on what it does. Um, and sometimes I kind of would rather it be cancer because that's a little bit easier. But anyway, but yes, I am going to have my next round of chemo this week, um, and I'm going to be needing to rest and recover from that for most of December. So all of this happening in the past week and all the encouragement that I got made me I feel like I have permission to take the time to rest, and that there's an importance to rest, and there's a reason why I'm resting, and also when I don't know how much people who don't have a ton of medical issues, if this is on their radar or anything, but your attitude and your mental health and everything when you go into some of this more serious stuff, it's not good to go in it in a bad frame of mind, or to have negative stuff going on, to you try to go into it as happy and as upbeat and as encouraged as possible, and that helps with a lot of the recovery, and also just having your mind in that spot. I don't know. Well, for me anyway, it really does help a lot, and it's something I try to do, is to try to have a lot of positive things around the more serious things like this next round of chemo. Anyway, all of that rambling is to say that this has been a huge encouragement, and like I it's a it's a huge blessing, and it's not, again, I did not expect this at all, and I the timing is so perfect, and I don't believe in coincidences. And I've been thanking God for this, and just for his timing, and for just everything fitting together so perfectly. And so yes, so that was something else I wanted to get out. So thank you everybody for all the encouragement, and also I'm not sure how to say you're welcome exactly. Well, I guess I did, but it's I don't know, but I am learning that I need to uh, be better at accepting praise, probably. But um, I well, of course you're welcome, but I wish that it was more that I could have done. But then that sounds silly. So I don't know how to put that. Please don't be offended though. Just um, it's a blessing to be able to give, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to do that. And um, just wow. And so I'm sorry for rambling for so long about that, and um, this is ending up longer again than I thought it would be. But I did have a couple updates that I wanted to get out before chemo, because I won't be able to do too much after that. So I did not intend to be making videos for YouTube before this happened, and even after it happened. I thought it was just going to be that one video so that people could contact me in the comments there. And so when I worded in the last video, the way I worded it, it sounded like I was going to be making more videos. But what I meant when I was doing that was just that it was my first time making a video, so I didn't know what I was doing, and I was worried I was doing it wrong, and apologizing for it not being great quality, or that I didn't have a huge turnaround or a nice turnaround time, since it took me almost a week to figure it out. But a lot of people misunderstood that, and thought that I was going to keep making movies and that I had more planned. So I did start out saying, correcting people and saying, "Oh no, actually, I don't think I'm going to be a YouTuber or anything like that." It was fun, actually, when I made the video, and then there's just something when it was uploaded and everything. It was a pretty awesome feeling. I've got to admit that, and I can see how people get addicted to this, and or just how people enjoy this so much. So I was not planning on doing anything more, but a lot of people did request that I did make more videos in comments, like publicly and privately, and so that was another thing. I've been thinking about it and praying about it a lot, and so far right now, I'm thinking that I might actually try to make videos if they are helpful and encouraging to other people. If that could be another way that I could be a help, and to be able to um, continue to serve that way. But like I said, December isn't going to be a good month for me, and in January there's well, it's um well, don't if I do continue to make videos, it's not going to be right away. But I am seriously thinking about it, and yeah. So sorry, rambling again. Something is that I don't want to take away from other people on YouTube. I I feel kind of I actually felt kind of bad that my video got so much attention, and I'm feeling very responsible for the subscribers that I got. I don't want to let you guys down, um, but I kind of feel like I know that there's some people who do this who love it, and they try really hard to build up their channel, and I feel kind of bad that I wasn't really trying to do that, and I don't know if that makes any sense, and it, well, probably doesn't. I worry too much about lots of silly things, but that was something I was thinking about, and so I think that if I did make videos, it would be trying to encourage people, and just general like ideas, like motivational kind of videos, kind of. I don't know. I would want to have something that isn't out there. I don't want to compete with a lot of the more serious YouTubers, and really I feel like, again, it's more of a me just serving people and being a helper and encourager. So that would probably be more of a focus. Maybe just like a little oasis for you guys. And again, I have no idea what I'm doing and how this would work. So, well, I mean, I have a little bit of an idea now how it would work, but just like I don't know how to edit a lot of stuff, and again, this is rambling, and I'm trying not to look at the time on the recording that I'm making right now. But anyway, but I did want to let you know that I have thought about it, and I've been praying about it and seeking counsel, and it looks like I probably will be making videos, but I don't know how serious it'll be, and definitely I'm not trying. I won't be trying to make money or Patreon or monetizing or any of that stuff. Just giving just giving you guys little white pills here and there if I can. If I can think of ways to do that. So yeah, I think that was those two were the main things. And I'm not quite sure how to wrap this up, but there's a ton of stuff that I probably left out, and you'll probably if you check out the pinned comment on the It's Dainty video, you will, there's more information there and more about my feelings about everything. I'm still this is still really a whirlwind, and it is like today I think was the first day that it seemed more real, but I still am in awe, and I can't believe how things can change so quickly, and just really big thanks to all you guys, and also a special thank you to Jason, No White Guilt, and Jared from The Great Order for talking about the video I had made on their show last week that I think got all the attention, or got a lot of stuff going, and also for all their kind words and praise and encouragement. And I how can you repay that, or how can you thank someone enough for something like that? You can't. Or and I don't know, it's not even something that you necessarily should have to repay, I suppose. But I guess I'm just too much of a giver that it's hard for me to take some of the stuff. But I it was everything's been so encouraging, and you guys are awesome. Just not just Jason and Jared, but just everybody who's been so supportive and kind with everything. Um, I am so honored, and I feel so loved. So anyway, okay, I am going to need to stop this now before I go on for another half hour or so. But again, just thank you guys so much, and um wow, you guys are awesome. Thank you.